And we're back into Boom Beach on the 27th of September. We're taking on Dr. Terra on the tropical island. Unfortunately, I don't have any power powder available, so we're going to have to do this the tough way. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I do have one landing craft at level 12, so that means it carries 5 warriors and the rest are level 17 or 18. So they all carry 7, the rest of them. So let's go ahead and, as you can see, I haven't played this game in I haven't played yesterday, which is a while for me. I decided not to play yesterday because, well, I didn't really want too much loot. And it was a Hummin invades your base day, so it wasn't really all that exciting. Now, look at that. Because we haven't had a shock launcher for the, I think, 2 episodes last week, or maybe, no, it was the one tropical last week. They give us one now. What if you could do, and what I'd recommend is just to drop 2 boatloads of warriors, one on the right and one on the left, and that way the shock launcher can't go ahead and target all your warriors, no matter what level they are. Alright, our guys finish it off super quickly, and they can take that damage from that shock launcher pretty easily because they're such a high level, but you guys can do it at low levels as well. Now, I've started my lower account as well. It'll just take me a little while because you need to beat Hummin like level 10 base to get the Dr. Terrors. So I'll be there very shortly. There'll be episodes coming in pretty much right after this episode as well. Let's just check out what are we going to do over here. What I'm going to do is just drop a boatload to the right. And, well, I'm going to drop a barrage right on this cannon here. Alright, so we're in a gunboat energy surplus. My guys are just going to be able to clear it out. What I'd probably do though is go ahead and shock that flamethrower though, if I were at a lower level. But let's go ahead and just wait it out for our warriors to tough it out. And we get an intel piece. I wonder if the intel time has reset. We're playing at about 2 PM on a yeah, it has reset. We're playing at 2 PM on a Sunday morning, so for those of you that want some kind of reference. Alright, stage 3. I think we're going to be going on the right hand side yet again. We are indeed. Alright. What I'm going to do though is just clear out 2 of these supplies that are right next to each other. And that's all that I can see that we're going to be able to do. If you've got like tanks or heavy Zookas, you could probably go around the left and clear out all the machine guns super easy. But let's go drop 1, 2, 3 boatloads worth this time. Want to clear it out a little bit easier. Oh, I did that a little bit too early. Our guys didn't manage to clear out the bunker. Oh well. So we're going to smoke the whole way there. And pretty much nothing can see when you've smoked there. We've got 52 gunboat energy left. What I'm going to do is just, I think, shock over here on the right hand side, and that's it. I'm just going to throw a couple of heals just so none of our guys die. Because I don't want anyone to die just yet, because they'll all be dying very later on in stages 6 and 7. Right, so let's go ahead and check out stage number 4. Alright. Now there can't be too much of a variation between the headquarters because this island base is always so small. I like it like this though. Let's just check behind this masterpiece. Nothing there to be seen. So let's go ahead and I think I'll flare onto this mortar. And then probably onto this rocket launcher and then onto the headquarters. Let's go give that a shot. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to drop all my... Actually, no, I'm going to double smoke the beach first. There's an idea. I'll drop all my guys. Alright, we didn't even need to flare him anywhere near that sniper tower or anything. Just right onto that mortar did its job. Now what's going to be super annoying is this machine gun up over here, because you're not really going to be able to do too much about it. You're going to be able to shock it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to shock both that and the cannon. So you got to shock a lot of your guys, which is a bit unfortunate. I'm just going to throw a couple heals down just in case. It seems like no one died yet again, which is great. But yeah, to get both that machine gun and cannon, you got to shock your own guys, I think. So unless you've got definitely the Midas touch and you're able to touch in the perfect pixel almost just to get that. Alright, stage number 5. Very interesting. So we're going to be able to harvest a little bit of gunboat energy over here. We're going to have to clear out some of these mines. Headquarters is 140 plus 100,000 health, so 240. Alright, shouldn't be too bad. Just these rocket launchers are all going to add up though, so something that you do need to keep in mind. But it should be fairly easy. So what we're going to do, go ahead and attack. I'm just going to clear out one bunch of these mines over here. I didn't check what this mine was, the one that's right next to the headquarters, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and drop all of our guys, get a flare ready. Oh, we lost one guy. They actually took quite a bit of punishment. I'm actually pretty surprised. I'm going to flare them up onto this cannon next up. There's going to be a bit of space, but not enough for things to really get to us. I think I'll lose another guy with that mine. Let's have a look. Nope. Okay, that's good. So, how are we going to do this? Let's go get 3 shocks ready, I think. Or maybe I'll just heal my guys up. Because those rocket launchers are going to be super annoying. Alright, didn't lose too many guys at all. About 4, I think. Oh, 5, I think, but should be right. No, 4. Alright, that's alright. We've got an intel piece as well, which always helps us. Now, this week, my goal is to go ahead and get 100 intel. That's why I sort of waited until the intel reset. So, hopefully I can get 100 intel. That'd be really nice, I think. I don't think anyone really in my task force has gotten that since I've been there. I've been there for about 12 weeks or so now. Quite a while already, 3 months. So, Terror Stage 6 has 140 plus 126,000 health on the headquarters. It's got 1 shock launcher and that's within range. It's got another one actually right on the beach as well. But that's not within range, so that's good. Alright, so we're going to have to throw like a shock at this sniper tower. Probably on the right and probably on the left as well. So that's 3 shocks. And we are going to suffer some casualties, but I think we'll be able to clear this headquarters out pretty easily as well. I just want to check out what this mine level is level 3. Nothing to worry about there. Alright, let's get an attack. So, it's unfortunate that I don't have my resource rewards able to be boosted today, but that's just the luck of the draw, I guess. So what we're going to do is double smoke the beach, I think. Yeah, I think that's just the best way. Double smoke the beach. And then flare our guys onto the sniper tower. Alright, we did fairly well. And then 2 smokes up to the headquarters. We've got to be a little bit conservative to make sure we don't lose too many of our guys. One guy goes astray. That's, I guess, what happens when you've got so many boatloads of these guys as well. So now let's go throw 2 shocks. That's all I'm able to do. I'll throw a heal. I won't throw critters. Oh dear, I missed that shock launcher. What? Alright. If they say so. Oh god, this is going to be tough. If I got that shock launcher, it'd be so much easier. We got there in the end by just brute force, but that shock launcher, I don't know how I missed that. It looked like I got it. The joy of having sausage fingers, right? Alright. So, we got 1 dark crystal. 47 of our warriors have perished. Ah, my noobness never ceases to amaze. Alright, so we're going to have to cook all of our guys pretty much back up. And we'll be right back with Terra Stage 7. And so, onto the final stage of Dr. Terra, Stage 7. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to need a damage boost, but I don't have that. So, the headquarters is 140 plus 196,000 health. Definitely not too much, but I'm not able to pull through. Like, I don't get enough damage onto the headquarters by the time everything gets out of shock. So, what we're going to do is we won't flare onto this flamethrower, because the flamethrower that we will flare to is pretty much parallel, like in a very straight line, I'm pretty sure, with the flamethrower on the beach. So the one that we're going to is pretty much in a straight line. Let's go ahead and attack, and all we're going to really use is just one artillery just to clear out these two mines, the boom and the normal mine. And then we go ahead and double smoke the beach. Make sure the smokes intersect right in line with the flamethrower. So something like so. That wasn't really all that good, but it'll do for the sake of this video. And we go ahead and flare onto the flamethrower, smoke the headquarters, and flare our guys there. Alright, so we don't suffer too much health losses. Now we need to get ready for 2 shocks. That was pretty much perfect because, oh, sorry, 3 shocks, not 2. You need to shock both those shock launchers over here on the left-hand side. I'm losing quite a few guys just from cannons and all, but yeah, as you can see, we don't really get all that close. About a third of their headquarters health gone, so I'd say with a troop damage boost, I'd be able to do this pretty well, but 54 warriors unboosted for me is nowhere near enough, but I'd say with 64 I'd be able to do it. But until next time though guys, I'll see you later, and hopefully you enjoyed today's episode.